Welcome to the Goalbusters Expert Peak Productivity Tips podcast, where top business experts get just 7 minutes to answer 5 rapid-fire questions about what they do and how they stay productive. Each episode is packed with actionable insights to help boost your efficiency and achieve your goals. Let's dive in and unlock the secrets to peak performance. Well, hello everyone. My name is Robin J. Endon, and I am the creator and author of the Get Resultsology system and a dedicated accountability coach. My mission is to empower solopreneurs to unlock their true potential, boost their income, and achieve extraordinary success by maximizing productivity, streamlining their businesses, and aligning their goals with their authentic vision and purpose. So, if you're ready to turn ambition into action and transform your goals into reality, then you're in exactly the right place. And speaking of being in exactly the right place, I am delighted to say that my guest expert today is Janice Porter. Janice is a relationship marketing strategist and consultant. She helps business professionals to learn the power of LinkedIn for starting conversations, building relationships, and growing their businesses. She also shows them how to nurture those relationships using a business tool that sends real cards and gifts in the mail. Janice has a podcast called Relationships Rule, on which she interviews like-minded professionals, those who also see the value in relationship marketing. Janice, welcome to Goalbusters.
Thank you so much, Robin. It's my pleasure to be here. I'm excited. It's going to be short and sweet, right? Yeah.
Short and sweet like me, yes, he says modestly. Whereabouts in the world are you, Janice?
I'm in Vancouver, BC, Canada, which is on the west coast of Canada. For those who know the States more, it's like 180 miles north of Seattle on the beautiful Pacific Ocean.
Right. And I think you mentioned that in your deepest, darkest past, you're from Manchester, England.
I am, yes. Proud to be a Mancunian.
Oh, quite right too. Quite right too. We like that. All right. Shall we do the questions?
Let's do it.
All right. I'll get the clock up on the screen. And there we go. There it is. So, Janice, could you tell me, please, who is your ideal client?
Well, as you just mentioned, my ideal client is a business professional, often a coach, a consultant, sales professional, mortgage broker, realtor, who understands that relationships are at the heart of their success, but they struggle with consistency and staying top of mind with their network. They know LinkedIn could or should be working harder for them, and they're ready to stop winging it and start being intentional.
Excellent. Thank you. That's very clear. Much clearer than the little tiny description I gave. So, Janice, could you tell me, please, what is the problem that you solve, or problems, I imagine?
Thank you. Well, I help people. You'll like this because of what you do, Robin. I help people stop wasting time, but stop wasting time on LinkedIn without getting results. Most people will update their profile, maybe post a few times, and then they disappear and they think, oh, it's not working for me. So I show them how to turn LinkedIn into a habit and a relationship building tool that will actually generate business without being salesy, I might add. I also teach them how to follow up with clients and prospects in a way that builds loyalty, often using tangible appreciation strategies like personalized cards and gifts.
Excellent. And you probably noticed I was leaning in a little bit there because I'm very interested in what you do. All right. So what is one valuable free action that the audience can implement that will help them to solve the problems that you've outlined?
Well, I love this because when was the last time you did an inventory of your LinkedIn first degree connections? Probably most people will say, what? Can you do that? So I suggest that they take an inventory, which basically they can download a CSV file of their first degree connections. I suggest they review them, maybe by location or by industry or whatever, and then send a video message from your app on your phone, personalize it. Hey, it's been a while since we've spoken, and perhaps in some cases never, because we connect with people we don't really know sometimes. So I suggest that by reconnecting with 5 people a week from their LinkedIn network, you'd be amazed what can happen. actually, I just heard a stat this morning of if you do that, 90% of the people will respond. Of course, they have to be active on LinkedIn to hear it, see it, whatever. But it is amazing what kind of doors that can open when you show up consistently. And it sort of stirs the pot for other things to happen.
Yes, you're stirring my mind now. There's some very good nuggets of information in there. Thank you very much. So that now that we have a better understanding of what you do, Janice, let's briefly dive into goal busting itself, which is focusing on how to maximize productive time to achieve business goals. And you've already answered it in that last question, but I'm going to be greedy and ask you to share any more tips or advice for someone looking to improve their productivity habits.
Well, I would say make that one piece, but then add about 15 to 20 minutes block of time a day to engage on LinkedIn, to check in with clients, to comment on other people's posts so that you're building relationship. People are seeing you in other places other than your own newsfeed and your own profile. So you get to be seen by other people's audience if you are commenting on other people's posts, but be strategic about who you are doing that with. And don't just say great post. Make sure that you add value to what they're saying, because if you start to do that, you'll start to see people looking at your profile that have been there. And also you will start a sort of mini conversation underneath. And there's a lot of strategies that you can use to add to that, to like with influencers or people that you want to get hold of, where you can start being seen in their newsfeed. So tools and templates help, but the real key is making it a daily habit. Small, consistent actions that build trust, and trust drives business.
Perfect. Love that answer. Absolutely love it. All right. So what should I have asked you today, Janice, that I didn't? And your answer, please.
Well, you could have asked me what's one tool that you can't live without in your relationship marketing. And I would say it's my company that I'm affiliated with called Send Out Cards. It lets me send a personal, tangible message in minutes and helps me stand out in a sea of digital noise. It's not about the card. It's about the connection that it creates. When you send somebody a real card in the mail, it takes them from their head to their heart. And that's just amazing.
That's brilliant. And I'm delighted to say we've got a little bit of time left. So I'm going to ask you a question that's really on the tip of my tongue, which is, what is the difference, Janice, between someone who's using LinkedIn on the free account and someone who's paying for their service in terms of their ability to be able to connect and build relationships with people?
The major difference that I'm noticing, because I've been on the free platform forever, and I'm starting to get a little frustrated, I must admit, because LinkedIn is pushing to get us all to pay. And so they're restricting the number of connection requests that I can send out each month with notes, personalized notes. Okay. And that's, to me, is annoying, because I teach everybody that you should add a personalized note when you send a connection request. So for that reason alone, I'm considering maybe upgrading to premium. But secondly, you cannot see more than 5 people at a time that have viewed your profile. And that's a really good tool for reaching back out to people that are watching you. Hey, I saw that you looked at my profile. Thank you. How may I help you? That kind of thing. Those are the
Excellent.
two biggies for me.
Yeah, excellent. In fact, I didn't tell you this before we called, but I'm actually in my month's free trial of premium, and I'm already
Okay.
noticing the difference. But I
Okay,
wasn't
good.
sure, because I'm not an experienced LinkedIn player. I wasn't sure how
Okay.
much of a difference that would make
But
going
you don't
forward.
need to go from zero to Sales Navigator. And a lot of people do that and they don't know why.
Yes, and there's a significant cost, and you have to weigh up the costs with the benefits. All right,
Hmm.
so let's move on from that. And we've done our 7 minutes, and I managed to sneak in an extra question. Sorry to put you on the spot there, but I
That's
thought
okay.
if anybody's going to know, Janice will know. So, okay, so how can people reach you, Janice? And also, is there like
Well,
a valuable free resource they could get from you as well, as a way of connecting and
absolutely.
finding out more about your offer?
Absolutely. I'm actually going to be cheeky and say there's two ways that they can get hold of me. They're all in this, they're both in the same place. But if they want to learn how to build stronger relationships in business without feeling pushy or salesy, I'd love to gift them my free ebook called 7 Steps to Build Solid Business Relationships That Last and Grow Your Business. Or they can sign up for my weekly newsletter called Relationship Matters, in which I share quick tips and tools to help you with LinkedIn and to stay top of mind and grow your business through sending cards and gifts. So they just need to head over to janiceporter.com and grab them there. It's all free and full of value. And it's all on that first page, my homepage, as they scroll down.
Fabulous. And if it wasn't rude of me to do so, I'd be going there right now, but I think I better wait until we finish recording. Janice, that's been an absolute pleasure and a delight, and fascinating. It is a topic I'm very interested in, and I think anybody who's in the business world should be interested in relationship marketing, because personally, I think that's one of the most powerful things out there.
I agree. Thank you so much for letting me share my thoughts on it.
You're very welcome. And remember, keep goal busting, make your future self proud. Bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in to Goalbusters. If you're enjoying it, please subscribe, rate and review it on your favourite podcast platform. Your support is very much appreciated. And if you're ready to boost your online profits, skyrocket your productivity, crush procrastination, and see a positive change in your bank balance, all within just 30 days, this is your opportunity. Take my free 5-day challenge at www.skyrocketyourproductivitychallenge.com.